I'm Jim Richards. I'm running for the school board from District A, and I'm unopposed, but I come out because it's just so important to meet the voters, to be out here and listen to them. This is one of our most important civic duties. It's a little chillier, but it's a beautiful day, and it's so important for everyone to come out to vote. You have your most influence over local elections. The decisions that we make affect everyone in the city and the community of Concord, and we want to hear everyone's voice, and it's important that we hear everyone's voice. So I hope everyone comes out today and casts their vote.
My name is Bill Kretovic, and I'm out here to vote today because I think it's important that everyone gets out there to vote and have their voice heard, and let everyone know where they stand by voting.
Concord is an outstanding community to live in. I've raised my family here, and it's important to give back to the community, to participate and be a part of the community. The reason this is such an outstanding place to live is because all the citizens care so much, and I consider it my duty to do whatever I can to help and give back to the community.
I think it's important for everyone to actually come out and be a part of the process, because if you're not, then then you're not, and that's unfortunate. And I hope that everyone does have a chance to come out and vote.
Your vote is very important. Everyone's vote counts, and you need to be a part of the decisions that affect your everyday life. We look for community involvement, we look for community input, and there's no more direct way that you can have an input in your community than to come out and vote on a day like today.
People understand that local politics is extremely important and often sets the stage for national policy. The importance of essentially what we have on the local level is every single year. This gives a very clear message to the local leaders as to where policy is being formed. And that message is extremely important. So it gives the average citizen an opportunity to make their knowledge available to the leaders that set policy.
The voting process today seems to be working. That's the most important thing, because there's been a lot of questions, and the Secretary of State did a very big bipartisan council on voter integrity. It seems to be working. I've not heard one person complain. The lines are long, but they're moving. The people inside, and I've been to 3 wards, are all doing their job. I also want to compliment I'm a Republican, my Democrat counterparts. Everybody has been, for the most part, cordial, pleasant. We're all standing out here in the same sunshine, but strong wind. Whether it's midterm, general, importance of voting is just extremely. I've deployed to countries where they don't get a chance to vote. And if you don't vote, I don't think you really have a voice, because we have that here. Again, whether it's midterms or for the presidential years, it's okay. It's still important to get out and exercise that right. I think most people know I was in the Navy for 26 years, and we fought so that people could have those rights. And I hate to see if somebody doesn't take advantage of them, no matter what their party, no matter what their ideology is. This is your true chance to do it.
So here we are on Election Day, November 8th, 2022, and we're in front of Chris McCall School in Concord, and we've had a really good turnout. It's been steady. There was a line first thing this morning, but people are not daunted by the wind and the weather, and we're hoping for a really good overall turnout.
I've been out here since 7, and and the wind is really hefty. So anyway, yeah, the stream has been really steady. apparently from what I've heard from the people inside, it's been more than expected turnout. So that's really awesome. People are getting involved, and that's what we want.
This is New Hampshire, and you never know what your weather's going to be like, and you just roll with that. And this has actually been a perfectly lovely day. And I would say that it is incumbent upon all of us, if we cherish our democracy, if we value the ideals of our founders, that it's on us to uphold our democracy. And we are honored. We are honored to be able to volunteer and participate and do what we can to cherish and honor the democratic process.
My name is Tim Susi, and I'm running for a state representative. I'm seeking my fourth term here in Concord. I've had 3 terms in Nashua, and this would be my 4th term in Concord if I get elected again.
My name is Bob Bertrand, and I am a candidate, as you can see, for state representative for Ward 7, which is the south end of Concord.
I've been a firefighter, retired firefighter now, but I was in 29 years in Nashua. Was involved in labor unions, and I had a very good friend of mine down in Nashua, Jane Clemens, who convinced me many years ago to run for state rep, and I wanted to give back to the community and see what I could do and see if I could make a difference. So I kept at it, and when I moved up here to Concord in 2016, they had a spot open and asked me if I'd be interested in running, and here I am.
And it's my pleasure to be running for state representative because I feel it's important for people to take an interest in their community.
Well, if you want somebody to be representing you in the way that you see things, I think you try to seek those people out, and getting out to vote, it's a right that everybody has and should get out and vote. And that's how you seek your representative. So I think it's important for everybody to come out and vote.
We've had a good continuous group of people coming through, and everybody, and usually in this ward, everybody seems to get along well, and it's a very involved community section, and I'm glad to be part of it. If you don't, do it yourself, then you can't complain if something happens. We have a responsibility as citizens to support our government, and for 70 years I believe that, and try to get out and do what I can.
Your vote does make a difference. I mean, some people may not agree with that, but I think everybody's vote counts. So make it count, come out and vote.
The thing is, if we don't speak up and let people know what we're feeling, then how can we judge and help affect it for the future?